So, three cute tips for women who also want to be on YouTube, but they just fear to be here just like me. Because I'm a beginner to this whole space. And I never thought that I'm going to be here ever, to be honest. Because I thought that only people who have great amount of experience with YouTube and how to edit videos and how to, edit all sounds and things and whatnot and have a very clear picture in their head of what they want to, put on their channel can really do good on YouTube. But honestly, the more I am taking space here, the more confidence I am feeling that, wow, I was just really in my head, that this is not as hardcore stuff that I thought it would be. So, if you're also a beginner like me to YouTube, and these are some really cute tips that I'm just gonna give you, very unfiltered, unhinged. And the first one definitely is that just stop comparing yourself to all other YouTube content creators. And I know it's so easy to just say stop comparing. The key to it is that don't give yourself any agenda that this is the number of subscriber I want, or this is what I want to do with YouTube. For me right now, I'm just happy that I'm able to speak. Like, I know I don't have to edit anything. Like, after this, I'm just gonna literally post this as it is. As it is. I'm not gonna color edit, sound edit, nothing. For me, this is just like a big deal that I'm finally speaking on YouTube. I know that I've been on Instagram since a long time and I take so much space there, like unapologetically. But for some reason, I had this mental block with YouTube. I thought that very experienced people only can, kind of excel at this space. So I'm not saying that, oh wow, like I'm doing like amazing, but I think I'm doing pretty good and I'm proud of myself. So this is the level of self-confidence that you need to build if you want to enjoy being here. Yeah, that's the first step. So yeah, like really let go of all of your expectations, comparing yourself to other profiles and channels, I would say. And second thing, just have a flow and a niche. When I say niche, speak very passionately about whatever you are speaking. Okay, you don't need to have a structure. Like they always say that have like a, honestly, I don't even have like a opening most of the time when I'm speaking. But just know that whatever you are speaking, don't come across as a person who's like very clueless and speaking about the mediocre stuff and all that. Be very rigid and stubborn about everything that you're putting forward, that this is what I believe in, like aggressive as shit, like about stuff, like have strong opinions, be a woman of strong. So by the way, I'm just being like a woman who is finally understanding how important it is to utilize this space to have a voice. So, and how privileged we are to have this platform, because a lot of people literally just play YouTube in the background when they're doing things, like while driving to the office or while taking care of their baby, So, like, if a woman is listening to you, make sure that you have something valuable to offer and not just like all the random negative rant stuff. What value are you adding to other women's life or other people's life or kids' life, whatever that is that you're really doing? The third thing would be to definitely not think of this as a task where you know that, "Arey yaar, I have to edit the sound." I don't know what gadget you use, but for me, I'm just gonna be very straightforward. I'm just using this iPhone. This is 16 Pro, and it has this feature to change the sound editing to in frame. Like basically, when I'm in the frame, I can choose to basically clear the sound a little more, and yeah, I don't need the microphone then. So if you also have an iPhone 16, just use that feature and it's good to go. Like, you don't need mic, and if basically you don't want to invest a lot in making videos and stuff. As I said, I don't even edit. Even if you want to edit, I think you can just download a couple of apps, right? In today's time, resources are everywhere. So if you have time to edit, great. Edit more videos, make them sound more cooler, put some effects here and there, all of that once you get into the flow. But don't just sit back and wait for the perfect time and perfect skills to start your channel or start speaking. Just do it. Like if you and your friend are sitting having a nice drink and you're talking about something really important, just put the frame on and just keep talking. Later on, you can cut whatever you feel like, But if it's flowing, which most of us like really are into these days, I know that, you should just record it and just put it. And even for yourself, let's say if you are making something in the kitchen and you can talk while making, just do it. If you want to even make it like a process where every night you want to just record like a 5 minute video of you talking, because that what works best for me. Like right now I just came back after watching Durandar like for the second time, after with my parents this time. And I was just like, yeah, I feel like putting a video out there because I finally feel like a woman who knows how to take space on YouTube. And I know a lot of women who still have the mind block that I had few days ago, that, oh, no, 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 I can't do YouTube, it's too much of work. I think it was definitely just my insecurity. So, and don't worry about like, how you're looking. If you have something important to say, just go for it. Like, honestly, like right now, this like pimple, I have any makeup on? No. So, all these things I think so are just add on excuses that we keep giving to ourselves. So if you really want to, I would say once again, add value to the space and use your privilege of really speaking here, just, switch on your camera and speak. Cool. Okay, this is what it is. It's gonna be a quick, small video only, and nothing more that I want to say because it can go on and on. I would also say that if you are a woman who is into, let's say, tarot card reading or providing services, in these videos as well, you can talk about it. And I meet a lot of women, who are building their businesses, specifically when it comes to healing and using different modalities. You can every time make a video about talking one modality or one thing that has really transformed you over the period of time. I think that's very inspiring when I find women out there speaking about their transformative journey. And a lot of times I feel like, yeah, my story doesn't matter, or I'm sure people must be bored, by now after listening to it so many times, like, but I remember like few days ago, my friend, when he called me, he said this, that Nimisha, you don't realize that um, sometimes you just forget that your story is of great value anyway. And people who are very new to your life, who are very new to your page, they still don't know your story. So please find time to also, reshare your story over and over again. Be repetitive. It's fine. So it's okay to own this, and it's okay to just open up about your transformation with other people. And I was like, yeah, I think I forgot that way. So if you're also a person, it doesn't matter how small you think your story is, even from your day-to-day life, if something that really, changed something new, moved something in you today, talk about it as if like you're really talking to a younger sister, because there are so many young women out there who would really like to hear what you have to share. So, yeah, I feel that way particularly because a lot of women tell me that they would really like to know more about a lot of things about patriarchy, about how to really feel better about, communicating boundaries and whatnot, because most of the time we just feel guilty after drawing the boundary, just being like, oh shit, I hope I'm not being inconvenient to other people and hurting and whatnot. Be the inconvenience, honestly. Take more space. um, I will make a video on it actually about internalized patriarchy. I think next video is going to be about that yeah, 6 signs that you have internalized patriarchy. Yeah, I'll make a video on that. But anyway, for now, this is what it is. That this is the tip that I wanted to give you, that if you're a young woman or if you're a woman who's hesitating in being on YouTube, believe me, if I can do this, you can do this. And if you need anything from my side, please let me know. I'm here for you. Bye. Good night.